Hello, 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 hello. Whew. Guys, not even gonna hold you. I got something to say. Holy shit, I got something to say. Guys, tap the screen. If you don't mind, tap the screen. Share the live. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 10,000 likes. Send your daily heart me. It's only one coin. It'll help boost the live, push us out to the FYP. Do all the wonderful things. I'm gonna hit this intro, and it's gonna get interesting. Let's get started.
You stepped in a box, now you're in the ring. Ain't no hugs here, you better take your best swing.
Mike hot.
Who wanna step in the flame? This ain't a debate,
This a mind game.
Facts like lies get left in chain. One wrong word gets slapped out your name.
This ain't TikTok.
This is Warzone talk. No script, no filter, no safe walk. Bring stats to get scrambled like a glitch. I got fire in my mouth like I came from the pit.
Hey, turn it up.
Step in if you dare.
What?
Truth hit hard
What?
like a punch in the air.
What?
Ain't no rules, no plan, no script.
One wrong move, get cooked real quick. No cap, no shield.
Better know your stuff or you
Get revealed.
step in, don't you wanna?
Sparring with Santana.
I don't care what you claim or your background. Facts only, if not, get clapped down. Whether you're left or right or you
Don't even vote.
If your logic is weak,
I
I'll
sink your boat.
You talk slick, but you ain't got source. Just vibes, that ain't power, that's force.
I'm
I'm
the-
the test,
the-
the trap, the
the-
trip,
the-
the call. You slip once, I'm snatching it all.
Hey,
Step in if you dare. You dare. Hit hard
like a punch in the air.
Punch in the air. Ain't no rules, no plan, no script. Yeah.
One wrong move, get cooked real quick. No cap, no shield.
Better know your stuff or you
Get revealed.
Step in, don't you wanna? Sparring with Santana. Step in if you dare. You care. Hit hard like a punch in the
Punch
air.
in the air.
Ain't no rules, no plan, no script.
One wrong move, get cooked real quick. No cap, no shield.
Better know your stuff or you get revealed. Step in, don't you wanna?
Sparring with Santana.
Yeah. This ain't a safe place. This a flame space.
Step in, don't you wanna? Sparring with Santana. Hey, do. Boom, no. Hey guys, welcome in. This is Sparring with Santana. I am Santana, and I got something to say. Listen, chat. Not gonna hold you. Kind of need you guys to lock in for me, right? And when I say lock in, I mean I need you all to lock in. This is what I need you to do. Hold on, let me get my backup up here. Not gonna, when I say, oh, wrong. Hey, sorry, I didn't mean to bring you up yet. I'm gonna drop you back down just for a moment.
Nigga holler, bum, bum, bum. Nigga holler, dude.
Hey, mediocre white man, you're not good at this. Like, and also, like, you come up here saying the N-word, like, ooh, that's scary. You said the N-word. Hey, you really want to hang out. You really want to hang around for what I got to say, because I got some shit to say. I got some shit to say. Holy fuck. You're going to love this one, mediocre white man. All right. Not gonna hold you. I need everybody locked in. I need everyone tapping the screen, right? I need you guys doing all the wonderful things. You know how TikTok loves when you participate, like when you tap the screen, when you share the live, when you knock out the gift goals. So I'm gonna keep resetting these gift goals to these little 1-cent gift goals. And I need you guys to keep knocking those out. I need you tapping the screen. I need you doing all the things, all the things. Let me see. Let me do this. Let me do this. Okay. Let me get a pulse check from my chat real quick. You guys got me, right? You guys are gonna lock in and do all the things for me while I get something off my chest, right? Can I get a yes from you guys before I get into it? Okay, we locked in? Okay, good. Let me reset this. I'm just gonna keep resetting these to these little 1-cent goals. I need everybody to lock in. So I was supposed to be live a little bit earlier, right? But I wasn't because I got wind that Charlie Kirk's wife was going live on all of his platforms, right? Did you guys see that? Did you all get an opportunity to see his wife just now? Live across the different platforms. I caught her on TikTok. She was over here on the old TikTok. No. Okay, cool. So, listening to his wife, there was a lot of interesting stuff said. And you know, as a wife, you would expect said wife to mourn her husband that she just lost. You would expect the wife to sing his praises and maybe even talk about the person that took his life. You would expect those things. But what happened was, listen, what had happened was his wife was on some fuck shit. So since his wife was on some fuck shit, I decided I'm going to be on some fuck shit too. You know, they say you shouldn't speak bad about the dead. But they also say the good die young, and I ain't eligible for that. So fuck it, we ball. Charlie Kirk was a piece of shit. Point blank, period. Horrible human being. Fuck him and his gums and his forehead and his hairline and his stupid face. Right? Point blank, period. He was a racist asshole. He was a transphobe. And again, to his very last breath, he went out on that hateful ass shield. And you know what? All I could think was, gots to be more careful. So listening to his wife just now, right? She tried to make him sound like he was a hero, a martyr. She said that he spread love. He spread love. The fuck you talking about, lady? Were you watching the same shit that I was watching? She said that his legacy was going to live on. She said that everything that he started, they were going to do it. They're going to continue the tour. She said this fall, the tour will continue. She said the podcast is going to continue. She talked about Charlie Kirk running for office, which I think she's going to end up doing. And then she talked some bullshit about, I went home and I walked in the door and my daughter ran up to me and she said, Mommy, where's Daddy? And she said, well, darling, Daddy's on a work trip with Jesus. And he's going to have all the blueberry money you ever need. No lie. That's what she said. That's what she said she told her daughter. She said she told her daughter her dad was on a work trip and he was going to get all the blueberry money that she could ever need. You know, I don't believe in ruining the innocence of kids. All right? I don't. I believe that if kids believe in Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny and the Tooth Fairy, hell, kids are kids. Let them be kids. Let them be kids for as long as they can be kids. Let them be kids. Kids should absolutely be kids. But adults, ain't no fucking way, lady. Ain't no fucking way. She said, we're going to be out this fall and we're going to be on tour and Charlie will be there with us. He'll be looking down there with us. Listen, lady, I can't hold you. I don't know what time this fall you plan on doing it, but it's hot in the South and it's hotter in hell. I'm sure Charlie will have more shit to do than worry about you and that fucking tour that ain't going nowhere. I wouldn't be fucking surprised if Charlie Kirk, fucking Shitler, and Bin Laden down in the corner shooting dice in the back alley of hell, rolling them up. I would say playing spades, but you know he don't know how to do that. You know he don't know how to do that. You know, I had a couple of people yesterday say, Santana, oh, I can't believe what happened to him. I can't believe what happened to him. I was like, yeah, it is Thursday. It's definitely Thursday. See, I plan on minding my manners, watching my words. And the one thing that struck a chord, it struck a nerve, it actually pissed me off, and I'm not even gonna hold you again, pissed me off. That this lady said that this racist, homophobic, transphobic, fascist piece of shit legacy was going to continue. You telling me that you plan on still trying to red pill all the kids? You guys should have heard her. You should have heard this shit. So I just had to come out of the blocks and say, Mrs. Kirk, I don't know your name. Hell, honestly, I don't even think your name is worth knowing. Your husband's name wasn't worth knowing. Charlie Kirk was America. Charlie Kirk was the most mediocre ass white man I've ever seen in my life. And I got to see him in person. One shit special about him. Wasn't smart. Wasn't funny. Wasn't good looking. Wasn't kind. Just fucking mediocre. All around. But you know what he was special with? Being a piece of shit. Yep. He may have dropped out of community college. Fucking true. He may have dropped out of community college, but he got a master's, hell, a doctoral at being a piece of shit. That's the truth. That's the Charlie Kirk that I knew. That's the Charlie Kirk that I broke down videos of. That's the Charlie Kirk that I briefly interacted with. Charlie Kirk's last words were hate. The last thing Charlie Kirk did was lean into transphobia and racism. Bet you won't say that shit again. Oh my God. I hate that people think that like being you can't be a awful human being and then somehow be praised when you're gone. It doesn't work that way. Now, one thing that I do want to call out about myself, right? I said all these things before Charlie Kirk died. I held the stance and the same premise, standing, whatever feet away from him in person, and said the same things. I don't know if he heard me because he was further away, but I still said it. And again, my original premise was to maintain peace and really not speak on him anymore. But seeing that shit just now from his wife, every opportunity I get, I plan on trying to burn his legacy down. I plan on burning that shit to the ground as much as I can. Because fuck what he stood for. Fuck white supremacy. I apologize about being on my soapbox. That just kind of got me riled up, right? I'm not gonna lie. It just kind of had me feeling some type of way because what the fuck are we doing? With that being said, we got to get into it. Oh, fucking right you can, Dan. Get up here. Oh, I didn't even see you were in the box, Dan. Hold on. Let me make sure I grab you. Dan, was that too much?
Was that too much? Give me 1 second. No, that was not too much. And let me tell you why that was not too much.
What could we ball?
That was not too much. That was not too much because when we're in a world that people like Donald Trump and the right want to rewrite history about a person's legacy, where we are having military funerals, military honored funerals for Ashley Babbitt, somebody who did not fight for the Constitution.
Fuck it. If I'm gonna get canceled, I'm gonna go ahead and tell this joke. You know, Ashley Babbitt flew in on Delta and flew out on Spirit. Anyway, go ahead, Dan.
Okay, I'm not gonna reply to that one. So when we have the right rewriting history to honor people like Ashley Babbitt that rose against the United States, that fought to overthrow the government, did not fight for the Constitution, fought against people that were honoring the Constitution, like Mike Pence, when her and other Jan 6ers were announcing hang Mike Pence. When we have the right rewriting history for people like that, it is important for people like Santana to remind everyone of the person Charlie Kirk was. I can't speak for Santana. I'm not happy that the man died, but
Exactly.
I am not going to spare a shred of empathy, or at least not any more that he would have spared for me.
Exactly.
This man himself said that empathy was a weakness, and in regards to the love that his wife claimed he was spreading, in regards to that love, by the way, only 2 days and already making a decision, less than 2 days and already making the decision that you're going to keep the tour going. I don't know. That seems kind of weird. If I just lost my
wait,
my husband,
did you hear her say to the evildoers that took his life, the evildoers? Why are you speaking in plurality? Who the fuck are you talking about? Anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Dan.
No, that's a really good point. It was one shooter who was a Nick Fuentes fan, but when they say evildoers, she's speaking in pluralities in this mythical they that they always talk about. Although Donald Trump did choose to go on national television in front of 300 plus million Americans and blame the radical left.
He did.
Before he had a suspect. Now, we did have a fake suspect in custody. Just as a reminder, FBI Director Kash Patel is not qualified for the job and should be impeached immediately because he put American lives in danger the moment he tweeted out that the FBI had the suspect in custody. This was someone that just committed a murder, and he claimed that they were in custody. What if more victims would have happened because of that?
Yep.
Absolutely disgraceful. But let's put that aside. This is the love that Charlie Kirk was preaching, that his wife wants to talk about in this live. I didn't even see this. I'm just hearing what Santana said, and that's bonkers. This is the love he was preaching. The person that they want to make put a statue up of in Washington, D.C. If I see a black
JD Vance walking in the front of his casket as they brought it in, they plan on lying him in at state.
Absolutely.
He's getting the presidential medal or the Medal of Honor or of Freedom or whatever.
Oh yeah, give him everything. Give him a priesthood at this point. So here's the love. January 23rd, 2024. If I see a black pilot, I'm going to be like, boy, I hope he's qualified. December 8th, 2022. If you're a WNBA pot-smoking black lesbian, do you get treated better than a United States Marine? May 19th, 2023. Happening all the time in urban America, prowling blacks go around for fun to go target white people. That's a fact. It's happening more and more.
Yep.
This is the love that Charlie preached.
Yep.
And if you think it's just, oh, well, he's just racist, that's it, as if that's not enough. It's also, when asked if his 10-year-old daughter was raped, well, excuse me, I'm sorry. So sorry, Santana. Grapes. I'm sorry, Santana. I'm sorry. I got a little ahead of myself. I forgot what you. If his 10-year-old daughter was
tap
raped,
the screen, y'all. Tap the screen.
If his 10-year-old daughter was raped, he would force her to deliver the baby. He also called for bringing back public executions. Sounds like he got his wish. No offense. He said on April 1st, 2024, we need to have a Nuremberg-style trial for every gender-affirming clinic doctor. We need it immediately.
Thank you, guys. He did say that.
Nuremberg-style trial. Sounds like someone is calling for violence and preaching hate. Interesting.
He said black people didn't deserve civil rights. The civil rights bill should have never been passed. He literally said that they didn't deserve rights.
I want to emphasize this one in particular. March 20th, 2024, okay? This was not that long ago. He has not changed his mind. March 20th, 2024. The American Democrat Party hates this country. They want to see it collapse. They love it when America becomes less white. How is the sentence right after they want to see it collapse that they love it when America becomes less white. So the collapse of America is synonymous with America becoming less white. Excuse me? This is the love that he was preaching? April 30th, 2025, this year. America has freedom of religion, of course, but we should be frank. Large dedicated Islamic areas are a threat to America. I'm sorry, I don't remember any school pew-pewers coming out of Dearborn, Michigan. However, there do seem to be a lot of young white guys.
Yep. And you know what? Fuck it. The icing on the cake.
So, do you know how many transgender Americans have been mass shooters over the last 10 years? Too many. Okay, now 5 is a lot, right? I'm gonna give you some credit. Do you know how many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years? Counting or not counting gang violence?
Those were his last words. His fucking last words.
His final 20 seconds on Earth were spreading hate about the trans community and dog whistling about gang violence. Hate until the very end. He literally died on that hill, the hill of white supremacy.
Oh!
So that's all I gotta say. Because I was seeing some comments saying Santana shouldn't speak like this about somebody who just passed. And it's necessary to remind everyone that this was not Martin Luther King, which we're seeing comparisons of by people on the right. This was not Martin Luther King. This is the antithesis of everything Martin Luther King stood for. So that's my take on it. All those quotes are all documented. Anyone that wants to see them, they are all available. And I hope that everyone else that was there for the shooting, I hope they're doing well. I hope they didn't go through too much. I hope
they're changed forever.
Yeah,
like I do want to take a moment to actually talk about the people who are changed forever, right? And there were thousands of young people out there. They're changed forever. His daughter will be changed forever. I wasn't going to say anything about his wife until she just pulled the shit that she just pulled. So fuck it, we ball, right? And for anyone that's in the chat right now clutching your pearls, saying that you shouldn't speak ill of the dead, I literally started off saying I normally wouldn't do that. I wouldn't. Listen, I got Dan. I don't know about you, but I got my shots in at Charlie Kirk before he was gone. So there's no need for me to crip walk on his grave. Like I don't need to do that. But after that shit just now from his wife, I feel like I need to remind people.
Also, just in case people want to criticize me for when a certain other guy passes and I talk shit about him, I'm going to talk shit about him now.
Ooh,
so Donald Trump.
Listen. You know what? So let me be very clear, because there's this debate going around, right? Dan, this is a debate, and people are saying, oh, you shouldn't celebrate him losing his life. And be clear, I'm not celebrating him losing his life. It's fucking Friday. That's like, I'm indifferent. I wasn't advocating for him to lose his life. I'm not going to cry about him losing his life. I do feel for the people that were there. I feel for his daughter. I don't even feel for his wife anymore after that bullshit, but I feel for those other people. But when Jimothy hits the big one, I'm throwing something on the barbecue. Not even gonna hold you. I'm throwing something on the grill, and everybody's invited. Just so if you guys are gonna cancel me for celebrating that one, you might as well go ahead and cancel me now, because I'm throwing some steaks on the grill, chicken. Dan, what you want?
I'll take some ribs.
I got fucking ribs for Dan. I'm telling you, Like, so if you plan on canceling me for that one, you guys might as well do that shit now, because soon as it happened, I'm throwing a fucking cookout.
I couldn't agree more. But just to finish my thought real quick.
Sorry, Dan.
No, you're good. You're good. This is really important to talk about here. So when Donald Trump had zero knowledge of who the shooter was, or who the pupil was, excuse me, he already went in front of 300, however many millions Americans, and blamed the radical left.
Yep.
I want to point out the difference here, because before, let's say that the pupil was on the left, right? And they want to blame the left. It's so interesting to me that when a right-wing nut job unalives a Democratic state senator, her husband, and her dog, every single Democratic politician out there, every single one, all the boogeymen, Obama, Biden, AOC, all of them, they all came out and unequivocally not only denounced the political violence, but did not blame the right and did not blame right-wing rhetoric. But when we have this situation with the CEO, the former CEO of Turning Point USA, get unalived, Donald Trump is willing to blame the left. He uses his platform so irresponsibly that he blames the entire left without even knowing who the victim was. That is the difference.
Yep.
I will never take criticism from anyone on the right about how we're speaking about Charlie. Exactly. Until they claim and denounce Donald Trump and what he said on that 4-minute weird hand.
I don't know about you, but I'm fucking done being tone police by anyone on the right. There's a couple of things that I'm done with. I'm done being tone police. I don't give a fuck what you if you're on the right and you still support Donald Jimothy Trump, I don't give a fuck what you think about the way that I say, what I say, when I say, how I say it, where I say it. You have no moral high ground. Also, I'm done educating them. I'm going to tell them the things. And if they, well, can you give me a source? I can, but I'm not. Go look it up yourself. I'm not doing it anymore because they don't believe shit. They don't know shit. They don't want to do shit. So I ain't going to do shit. I'll tell you what it is. And if you want to fact check me, then you do it yourself. I'm not giving you sources anymore, because why?
One final thing before I drop. I am not okay with what happened to Charlie Kirk, but Charlie Kirk was okay.
What
happened to Charlie Kirk.
I'm going
to read this quote that I'm sure most of you have already heard.
No, Dan. No. Don't read the quote, Dan. Don't.
You don't want me to? Oh, you're gonna play it.
Don't read it, Dan. I can do you one better.
I think it's worth to have a cost of, unfortunately, some gun deaths every single year, so that we can have the Second Amendment to protect our other God-given rights. That is a prudent deal. It is rational. Nobody talks like this. They live in a complete alternate universe. So then how do you reduce? Very simple. People say, oh, Charlie, how do you stop school shootings? I don't know. I think it's worth to have.
Yep. So, like I said, I am not okay with what happened to Charlie, but Charlie is okay with what happened to Charlie. Number two, I am not blaming Charlie's words for getting him unalived, but Charlie would blame Charlie's words for getting him unalived.
He would.
I don't know if anyone knows this. Charlie was on Twitter right after Melissa Hortman was unalived, which was the Democratic state senator, and he was blaming Tim Walz for calling Trump a fascist and a king. So
I thought you were going here. Hold on, Dan. I thought you were going to do this one. One second. See, the thing about your good buddy Santana, or you probably can't hear me right now. Let's see. Where is it? I can't see it. Dang it.
You're fumbling here, buddy.
Yeah, I know. All right, I'll read it out. I'll read it out. I thought this is where you were going, Dan, because this is from him on Twitter. He said, the unaliving of women and children in Gaza are the fault of the H group, not Israel. just like the unalivement of Japan during World War II were the faults of Japan, not America. The government engaged in unprovoked, I don't know how to say this word for TikTok friendly, the aggressions, they're to blame for everything. So by his own premise, Charlie is saying like, hey, Charlie, as Shawn Michaels would say, or maybe Vince McMahon, and fuck him too, but they're saying Kirk screwed Kirk.
So for those that don't know what I'm talking about, Tim Walz canceled an event the night of what's it called? The No Kings protest, which was the same day that Melissa Hortman and her husband and her dog were unalived. And Charlie Kirk tweets out, Tim Walz has reportedly backed out, but he was slated to headline the Twin Cities No Kings protest today. Total shocker that smearing a duly elected president who won an overwhelming electoral mandate as a fascist or a king leads to violent political radicalization. So this is Charlie Kirk right here, blaming Tim Walz for criticizing Donald Trump for the unalivement of Melissa Hortman. So I'm not blaming Charlie Kirk for for what happened to Charlie Kirk, but Charlie Kirk would blame Charlie Kirk for what happened to Charlie Kirk. I just want that to be super duper clear for everybody. Unfortunately for this man, there is a tweet for everything. Anything that you can call out the left for, he has done worse tenfold. He has said worse tenfold. So,
Dan, I just want to know, can we start having a conversation about white on white violence now?
Thank you. This is such a great point, because when we didn't know who the person was, Nancy Mace was saying that Democrats need to own this. But the moment that we know who the person is, we know Charlie Kirk would want for us to pray for such an evil and lost individual like Tyler Robinson. Evil and lost individual. Do you think she would have said that if it was a black man that did this?
No, she wouldn't. And to even be more specific, right? Just an FYI for anyone that doesn't know. So this is Nancy Mace. This is September the 10th at 8:29 p.m. Time to bring back the unalivement penalty. This was after Charlie Kirk lost his life. And then 2 days later, at 9:36 a.m., that was this morning, after they said who the person was, she said, "We know Charlie Kirk would want us to pray for such an evil and lost individual like Tyler Robinson to find Jeebus Christ." She wanted to unalive him, but now she wants to pray for him. I wonder what happened.
So that is the hypocrisy of the right. That is the just how blatant and open they are with how unrepentant they are with this. And to the cherry on top, the final cherry, the thing that made me crash out today so bad that I was getting messages from people asking if I was okay and asking if my blood pressure was okay. I'm gonna play one final clip for everybody, and then I'm gonna give Santana his live back. I'm gonna play one clip here for anyone that hasn't seen it.
We have radicals on the left, radicals on the right as well. We have radicals on the left. People are watching all of these videos and cheering. Some people are cheering that Charlie was killed. How do we fix this country? How do we come back together?
I'll tell you something that's going to get me in trouble, but I couldn't care less. The radicals on the right oftentimes are radical because they don't want to see crime. They don't want to see crime. Worried about the border. They're saying...
I just want to make sure everybody heard that. In regards to the radicals on the right, he does not care.
Does not give a shit. Does not give a shit.
They could not be more open with what they're saying here. If you are on the right and you commit a crime, we don't care. January 6ers, all pardoned. You assaulted a police officer, no problem. If it's in furtherance of Donald Trump And the right-wing movement, we don't care. You want to unalive somebody? We should bring back the unalivement penalty. Oh, I'm sorry. You're a white man? Your parents are conservatives? Actually, we should pray for this man and hope he finds Jesus.
Wait. And just to be clear, because the rhetoric on the right was, I think, a little bit off, right? The rhetoric on the right, when they thought he was someone on the left, there was a bunch of smoke. I gotta drop you, Dan.
Oh,
I gotta drop you. Sorry. Give it 1 minute and come back up, Dan. You guys some suckers. All of you guys some jive suckers. You guys are haters. This is the quote from Tyler Robinson. This is a direct quote from his grandmother. My son, his dad, is a Republican for Trump. Most of my family members are Republicans. I don't know any single one who's a Democrat. That was Tyler Robinson's grandmother. Those were the words of Tyler Robinson's grandmother. Hey, MAGA. Hey, right. Hey, conservatives. Hold this L. That one's for you. Whose man's is this? Yours. You the pappy. You gotta live with that shit. I don't tell you. I ain't even gonna hold you. I don't know what to tell you. Dan, are you coming back? Or are you done? You finished or you done? Anyway, listen, we're supposed to be debating, but like that shit got me upset. So I had to get that off my chest. I apologize for going on a bit of a tangent. If you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. I'm sure you guys got a million things to say now. I'm sure you guys got like a million things to say now. So if you're going to say it with your chest. I saw you in the chat. You know what? I'm going to use my one to start the live. You guys are a bunch of bitches. Get in the box. Get in the box. I used my one and I enjoyed it. Boom. W's in the chat for Cousin Jesse. Cousin Jesse sent a $3 donation saying, I don't know if you saw all these visuals and rallies for CK. I'm just trying to find it funny how this white man who did it, it was a white man who did it, yet they still try to find ways to attack black people, women, people of the queer community. We had no part whatsoever. Leave us alone. Exactly. Why the fuck did they call in threats to HBCUs? Before they even knew who did it, there were threats to HBCUs. But before there was an actual person, there were threats to HBCUs.
You know how racist you got to be while you're alive that people automatically assume you got unalived by somebody from the black community? That's saying a lot. That's saying a lot. Yeah. Okay. The man who targeted and unalived Democratic state rep Melissa Hortman was a Trump supporter. The man who targeted the home of Democratic Governor Josh Shapiro was a Trump supporter. The men who wanted to hang Mike Pence on January 6th were Trump supporters. The man who targeted and unalived the son of Obama-appointed District Judge Esther Salas was a Trump supporter. The man who tried to kidnap Nancy Pelosi and assaulted her husband was a Trump supporter. The men who were convicted trying to kidnap Democratic Governor Gretchen Whitmer were Trump supporters. The men who set pipe bombs to the homes of Obama and Biden was a Trump supporter. There is no equivalent or even similar list of Obama or Biden or Harris supporters who have carried out attacks like this. And yet, for whatever reason, no matter what happens, the left needs to hold our side accountable.
Yep.
For what? And which left are they talking about?
Exactly.
I'm going to hold my breath, which means I'm probably going to unalive myself here. I'm going to hold my breath while waiting for a single Republican politician to call out the rhetoric of their side.
Yep.
What's HBCUs? Historically Black colleges and universities.
Yep.
All right. I think that's it. I said I wasn't planning on being up here that long, but there was just so much to say. So
listen, sometimes you gotta, pop out and show them.
The man who, oh yeah, that's right. The person who went after Trump was a conservative as well.
Yes. I got more jokes, but I'm gonna save them. I got some, Dan. I got some fucked up jokes. I'm gonna send them to you.
Okay. Sorry, I was reading chat. Can you please make a video of that list? You know what? Maybe I'll do that right now.
All right, Dan.
All right. Santana, I love you.
I love you way more, Dan.
Hope you have a good night. Luigi was a liberal.
Luigi was a G. Luigi stood on business. That wasn't personal. That was business. Luigi stood on big business.
You know what, Santana? This we might disagree on. I think we might be able to have a debate on this.
Okay.
But not right now because I got to make that video.
Yeah.
All right. Love you. Have a great night.
Love you more.
And chat, don't forget to do all the wonderful things. Bye.
Look like we got restricted, guys. They got big fifis in their tum-tum. I'm going to read these thank yous off, and then we're going to hit a restart, and then we're going to come back for some debates because people are feeling sensitive. If I hit this restart, will you guys come back? If I hit this restart, will you all come back? You promise you'll all come back. It probably was Trent. Trent's a coward. Trent, was that you reporting?
No. And why would you sit up here and lie on my name in front of thousands?
Put it on your mama. No, someone else in the chat said it was probably you. I saw you were spamming.
I put it on my mama.
You promise?
I just said, okay, I'll say it again. I put it on my mama.
Okay. If I do a restart, are you coming? Because you're a Trump supporter, right?
Yep.
If I do a restart, you coming back?
Mm-hmm.
All right, come back. Also, don't report. That's weird, all right?
I wasn't reporting.
I'm not saying right now. I'm just saying in general, Trent.
I never reported anybody.
Why the fuck you lying?
Restart the line.
Always lying. Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
Never, Trent.
I never reported anyone.
I don't believe that one. All right, I'm gonna drop you down. Let me read these off and come right back, Trent. I'll get you up here first. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. W's in the chat for cousin Jesse for the 3, bro. I don't think she loved or liked Charlie. I don't think so either. Like, that was the weird thing. I don't think it was weird. It seemed like so strategic. It was weird. If you guys get time later, go watch it or whatever. I don't think that she loved or even liked him either. His wife. It was weird. I think she just felt settled for him and rode into the wheels fell off. Yeah, I think so too. Debbie's in the chat for Amanda who sent a $1 donation saying, I wish I could send more, Amanda. Stop it. Thank you for the $1. Thank you. You're fucking awesome. But I've been unemployed since I graduated from college in December. It's hard in the job market. I wanted to know how you felt about Candace Owens saying Charlie Kirk was a great guy. Fuck Charlie Kirk and fuck Candace Owens too. If anybody wonders like where my loyalties lie, as a matter of fact, I got a fuck you list, and that includes you know, Charlie Kirk, Candace Owens, Ben Shapiro, fucking gosh, what's the other dead guy? What's his name? The one that talked about the Tennessee, the women Tennessee basketball team. Hateful piece of shit. What was his name? Rush Limbaugh. Yeah, fuck him. Fuck him 7 days a week and twice on Sunday. Yeah, I got a whole list. I got a whole list of people. Anyway, yeah. W's in the chat for Marie, who sent a $6.78 donation, saying, my students talked about it today. MAGA country, many of them liked him. I'm sure he fucking red pilled the kids. But at least agree with some of it. They brought up his comments and a few unallies being worth it. And his last word were gang violence. The kids are right. Exactly. Like you cannot live a hateful life and then expect to find peace. You can't. There's no way that you can live a hateful life and then expect to find peace. Yes, fuck Don Imus as well. Absolutely. Who's on your Mount Rushmore of fuck you list? Put it in the chat. Who's your four? Your top four Mount Rushmore of fuck you list. Who would you say? Trump, Bibi Netanyahu, Tom Brady, and Timmy from high school. Timmy, you know what you did. That's my four. Fuck Timmy. You know what you did. W's in the chat for Ray, who sent a $4 donation, saying, here's a 2 days of no racist, transphobic, homophobic, white supremacist comments from Charlie Kirk. Exactly. It's kind of peaceful. Not gonna hold you. It's kind of peaceful. W's in the chat for Amanda, who sent a $20 donation. Love you in your soapbox. I don't know what to do with the anger I have right now, but listening to you and others help. Absolutely. Listen, on a serious note, I want to be like really honest and clear about something right now. I'm not angry. Like the reason why I even said the things that I said, because I wasn't going to say the things that I said, but his wife, when she told me that she planned on continuing his legacy of trying to indoctrinate the youth into fascism, that pissed me off. That's what happened. When his wife did that, that pissed me off. But with that being said, like, I'm not angry. You can't hold on to anger, because when you hold on to anger, that only hurts you. So I don't know, you got to find somewhere to put that, and you got to redirect it and use that anger and that rage in a positive direction, but don't hang on to it, because that's going to hurt you. Also, you know, calling people slap nuts on the internet helps. It's just my opinion. At least it helps me. I don't know. Have you guys ever tried calling somebody slap nuts on the internet? It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. Yeah. W's in the chat for M. Will, who sent a $2 donation, saying there's pictures of his wife waving out the window at people lined up. This is freaking performative. It can't be real. It seems so performative. I'm telling you, it was awkward. Listening to her was awkward, and it reminded me that, like, it's some shit happening. I don't know. I think she's gonna run for office. W's in the chat for Heather, who sent a $5 donation and said they only wanted to find an unaliver unless it was a cis white male on the right. They fucking Found just that. W's in the chat for Aubrey who sent a $1 donation saying, which I don't see him as, hold on. Have you heard about the CJ? Oh, yeah, no, I've heard about it. Guys, if you guys get like some random links or something, saying that like it's some type of list or whatever, don't click on it. As a matter of fact, do we need to go through like a fucking, like a fishing training? You guys don't take fishing trainings at work? Chat, do I need to put you all through like a fishing training? You guys better not be out here clicking on links and shit. Let me find out one of y'all out here just clicking on random links. I'll put this whole fucking chat through a fishing training right now. God damn it. W's in the chat for Rosemary, who sent a $1 donation saying the fact that CK's death is a direct consequence of the rights policy and they made him a martyr to push their agenda before he got cold is sick. If some of them could even realize what he could possibly see as a positive could come out of this. I'm not sure what you're saying, but yeah, that's the part that bothers me. Again, I wasn't going to say the things that I said, but when you start to portray this guy as a hero and then make him into a martyr and then say you're going to continue his fascist assault on people, no, fuck that. W's in the chat for Emily, who sent a $5 super chat to say happy Friday. Elevator squad reporting in. I know that's right. W's in the chat for Emily, who sent a $10 super chat to say, I take no joy in any harm, but you're really not lying. I'm a trans woman, and he was pretty hateful. He was a hateful piece of shit. Yes. W's in the chat for Emily, who sent another $10 super chat to say, unalive is effed up to witness on a campus in a crowd. Yes. I worry about the people that were there. I've had multiple conversations with Parker, like multiple times a day since it happened. And I worry about him and I worry about everyone that experienced it. So I really feel bad for all the young people that were there. So there's that. W's in the chat for Jeff, who sent a $5 donation saying, can you tell me what his wife said/did today? I missed it. She went live on all of his platforms and said that they're going to continue the tour this fall. They're going to continue his podcast. They're going to continue doing all the shit that he was doing. That she said that the show isn't going to stop. All of it is going to continue. Literally, that's what she said. That's what pissed me off. Yep. She said none of it is going to stop. W's in the chat for the Raiden, who sent a $2 super chat to say, hey, do you know if Parker's okay? Again, yeah, now, he's okay. He's okay. He's doing better. He's taking some time. He'll be back. W's in the chat for Libby, who sent a $20 super chat to say, I saw my dad unalive in an explosion. I feel bad for those who were there and the family throughout that. The family, although I didn't like him as a person. Yeah, like literally, I feel bad for the other people. I feel bad for his daughter. I felt bad for his wife. I felt bad for his wife until that shit happened. So W's in the chat for Zombie, who sent a $9.99 super chat to say, having to educate your opponent is one of the hardest part of being a leftist, because most of what the right believes can be debunked in 5 minutes with a little bit of research. Yeah, it's not about actually debunking at all. It's about actually like getting the point across, because they crash out all the time. They whine, they cry. It's just like, it's a fucking headache. W's in the chat for Patty, who sent a $10 super chat Canadian. Thank you so much for that. W's in the chat for Sarah, who sent a $2 donation or super chat. Nancy Mace is a waste of a human waste. She is. She fucking sucks, and she's from South Carolina. W's in the chat for Libby, who sent a $10 super chat to say, I want to ask Jesse Waters if there's a war if they're at war with their own base. Jesse Waters is a coward. He's a coward. There's that. W's in the chat for Emily, who sent a $10 donation saying it's not an L for Trump if he can distract from the Epstein files. Fuck that. Release the files. Release the files. Or Venezuela boat unaliving. Yes, that was a war act. W's in the chat for Ask Yourself, who sent a $5 super chat to say, if I saw something that the guy was a Nick Fuentes, I'm assuming a follower, possibly acted on recent statements that Kirk was too moderate and a sellout. Yeah, I mean, there's some controversial stuff out there saying that he is a quote unquote gorper or whatever the shit is. I don't know. It hasn't been verified yet, but like it's a thing. It's a thing. W's in the chat for Ty, who sent a $4.99 YouTube super chat, say my messed up. I'm not gonna read that out loud, Ty, but that's funny. It's even some stuff that I can't say. Not gonna read that out loud, but that's funny. W's in the chat for Ty. Fucking W's in the chat for Ty. Holy shit. W's in the chat for Marie, who sent a $2.05 donation. Say, also, thank you for speaking up. Some of us literally can't. Nancy is on a crusade against teachers who didn't mourn for him, specifically teachers. Yeah, fuck Nancy Mace. Seriously. She's on the list too. W's in the chat for Kayla, who sent a $1 donation. Did you see the Charlie Kirk show today was a chair empty? Heard him talk about content. Yeah, fuck him. Fuck that empty chair. Fuck the Charlie Kirk show. Fuck his gums. Fuck his hairline. Fuck his wife with that fucked up accents that she had. Like, fuck all of them. I don't care. Sorry. It is what it is. W's in the chat for Michelle, who sent a $1 donation. Thank you for the boxing gloves. Sent a $1 donation to say, what's with Kirk supporters saying, I am Charlie Kirk? They think they're the cast of The Walking Dead. I am Nigerian. Or Negan, not Nigerian. Negan. I don't know who Negan. I don't even watch. I stopped watching Walking Dead, so I don't get that one. I don't know. I stopped watching it. W's in the chat for Miss Viper, who sent a $5 donation and said, fuck Charlie Kirk and anyone who aligns with white supremacy. Exactly. Fuck what he stood for. And again, to be clear, I'm not saying that I thought that he should have been unalived. Not what I said. Not even celebrating him. But fuck what he stood for. And if you believe what he believes, then fuck you and fuck you and fuck you too. W's in the chat for Dale, who sent a $3 donation saying, watching your live and snacking on candy corn. I know, that's right. Keep up the great work. W's in the chat for Haley, who sent a $2 donation saying, only good CK is Calvin Klein. Fuck Chaki. I don't know who Chaki is. All right, that's it. I'm all caught up. Okay, listen, guys, we're going to hit a quick reset because, one, the haters are out here. They're out here. Not even gonna stall you. They're trying to play with your boy. They're trying to play your boy. Can we knock out these donuts real quick so I can, when I come back, I'm gonna put like the little 1 cent gift goals up. Can we knock out the donuts really quick? And then we come back and then we're gonna get into debates. There's people in the box. We're gonna really get into it and we're gonna really flow. So if you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you're a Charlie Kirk supporter, definitely get in the box. Like, I got so much smoke for everybody. Hey, chat, you remember you guys promised that you're going to come back. That's what you said. You all promised that you were coming back. Hit the follow button. Look up at the top. If you see the word follow, that means you're not following me. Hit the follow button. right up there. Hit the follow button. Boom, 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 boom. Hit the follow button. When we come back, we're getting into some debates. Guys, easiest thing for you to do, click on my picture, go to my page. I just posted a video. I posted 2 videos, but it was also one like quick video. Watch the video that I made about Donald Trump and his health. The shit is his face like this. You see this picture? Fuck it. His face is doing the shoulder lean. Dro, I'm cleaning a bit. Now I'm finna shoulder lean in a bit. All right. Anyway, go watch that video real quick. And like just go to my page, watch the video, hit the like, comment, do that, and then come right back. I'm gonna do like a real quick reset. Just really quick. All right. I love you guys. I'll be right back.
Guns. All right. He even dressed up as Trump once for a Halloween costume party. So there's that.
He's pro-trans.
Okay, so what part of that is
He
radical
called
left?
him a fascist. So what do you want?
So there are Republicans who have called Donald Trump.
You're saying he's a conservative?
More than likely. It hasn't been confirmed yet, but I'm saying more than likely because unlike Donald Trump, I'm not going to label someone prior to knowing all the facts. All right. So how are you trying to?
Now you're in the ring. Ain't no hugs here. You better take your best swing.
Mike Hot.
Who wanna step in the flame? This ain't a debate.
This is a mind game.
Facts type lies get left in chain. One wrong word, get slapped out your name. This ain't TikTok T. This is Warzone talk. No script, no filter, no safe walk. Bring stats and get scrambled like a glitch. I got fire in my mouth like I came from the pit.
Do the wonderful things, guys. Tap the screen. Let's go ahead and get the likes up. Send your daily heartbeat. Knock out the 1 cent gift goal. We're gonna get in here with some debates. Get in the box if you're a Trump supporter.
No cap,
no shield.
Better know your
we are back, baby.
Step in, don't you wanna? Sparring with Santana. I don't care what you claim or your background. Facts only, if not, get clapped down. Whether you're left or right, or you don't even vote. If your logic is weak, I'll sink your boat. You talk slick, but you ain't got source. Just vibes, that ain't power, that's force. I'm the test, the trap, the trip, the call. You slip once, I'm snatching it all.
Let go.
Step in if you dare. Hit hard like a punch in the air. Ain't no rules, no plan, no script.
One wrong move, get cooked real quick. No cap, no shield.
Better know your stuff or you get revealed. Step in, don't you wanna? Sparring with Santana. Step in, hit hard like a punch in the air. Ain't no rules, no plan, no script.
One wrong move, get cooked real quick.
No cap, no shield. Better know your stuff or you get revealed. Step in, don't you wanna?
Sparring with Santana.
Yeah. This ain't a safe place.
Nope.
This a flame space. Step in, don't you wanna? Sparring with Santana.
All right, guys, welcome back in. We are sparring, guys. We're gonna go ahead and get into some debates. If you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you're someone that supports Donald Jimothy Trump, get in the box. Thank you for the heart hands. Guys, I'm going to keep resetting the daily gift goal to the little 1 cent goal that help push us out to the FYP. Also, again, send your daily heart me. Do this up. There we go. Again, only request up if you're a Trump supporter. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. We are only looking for some debates. Hey, Trent.
Hello.
What'd you think about the song, Trent? Keep it funky. Don't be a hater. Tell me what you thought for real.
It's a
I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. Something's happening with the screen. Okay. Trent. All right. So I know you know who I am, and even now I know who you are. So we're on even footing. But Trent, I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. Let me give everyone else a quick introduction to who I am and what this is. Deal?
Okay.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. Let's get ready to rumble!
Y'all ready for this? Guys, welcome in. This is Sparring with Santana, one-on-one debates with Trump supporters. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you're someone that supports Donald Timothy Trump, get in the box. We are only looking for some debates. If you're friendly, do all the wonderful things, right? Tap the screen, share the live. As a matter of fact, again, I'm going to keep resetting the daily gift goal to these little 1-cent gift goals so we can get more push out to the FYP. And if you'd like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links in the link tree in the bio. And if you're over on YouTube, what up, YouTube? What up, Twitch? If you're over on YouTube and you want to support the live, you can do so with a super chat, and I will read that out. Listen, guys, we got Trent here, and I'm not even going to hold you. Trent said that he's not a reporter, so you guys can stop spamming that in the chat because I think Trent and I are kind of, Trent, are we best friends now?
We could, depending on how this debate goes.
I'm going to cook you, but we can still be friends after I cook you. Fair?
Okay. Sure.
All right. Trent, got a question for you.
Okay.
Why is MAGA so soft?
I don't believe MAGA is soft if you believe that you're speaking of the people who aren't actually upholding the values of it. They're not real. They're not true. They're fragments of we're supposed to be.
I don't believe so, Trent. I don't. Listen, this is why I say it. Hear me out. I say MAGA soft because for some reason you guys are protecting PDF files. You're not really fighting crime. You're not putting America first. You're watching the Constitution burn. And Trent, not saying this is you because not gonna lie, you've been pretty cool so far. But most of the time, like MAGA, they come up here, they're so emotional, they crash out, they start slurring. It's just a whole thing. So like they're perpetually soft.
So we are crime fighters. With the tragedy that happened yesterday, or really 2 days ago, we do stop crime. We do solve crime. And that was a whole national tragedy. That
Kash Patel was like inept. Like he and not only was he inept, he tweeted out twice that they had the person, and like 2 times he was wrong. They just so happened to, like, they didn't even find, you know how they were able to get the guy? How did they find the guy?
With money.
Nope.
Yes, they rewarded $100,000, and
they put it out, but that's not why they found the guy.
So it was alleged that the parent of the suspect turned the person in, but only because for the money.
That's not true. So the son went to the parents and told the parents what he had did, and they convinced him that he needed to turn himself in. And so they stayed at the house with him until the FBI got there. Literally, no, not from, they're actually well off. They're Republicans. They have money. They're a well-off white family. They didn't need the money. But also, you guys can't be strong on crime if you like got a bunch of criminals. Like you guys got, not only do you have like felons, but you got grapists.
The left has that too. Luigi, he was a perpetrator.
Yeah, but you guys have felon rapists. Like we got to make up a chat. We need to come up with a word that combines both felon and rapist together. But you got to for rapists. You guys got for rapists.
That they're not Magans. We don't do that.
Literally, the head of your party is a for rapist. And RFK Jr. is a for rapist as well.
But we didn't tell him to do that though. That was an independent action.
Wait, you didn't tell him to do what?
With the alleged stuff against Trump, that was independent from the party.
Wait, you talking about, wait, so you're saying that Sunset, when Trump did it, he wasn't MAGA, then it doesn't like stand for MAGA? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes.
He started your movement.
He didn't do that.
He's the head of the snake.
He didn't do that during the movement.
How do you know? You know, he said he grabbed women by the P word.
He wasn't in office when he said that.
No, he wasn't, but he says he does it. Who's to say he's not walking around the White House grabbing women by the P word right now?
We have HR for that. You can't be doing
You
that.
think Trump care about HR? Stop it.
It is the staple for every business. He literally has it in Trump Towers and all the businesses that he owns.
The government isn't a business, but also I'm positive. Like I'm positive Donald Trump don't give a shit about HR. You plan on calling HR on Trump? You wait. What would happen if someone called HR on Trump? What do you think, Trent?
There'll be a lawsuit filed.
Trump has got more lawsuits than he's got felonies, and he's got a lot of felonies.
Okay.
He literally still owes E.G. and Carroll 84 or 87 million.
But that doesn't have to do with anything related to MAGA. Those are independent.
He created MAGA. Trump is MAGA. MAGA is Trump. You can't separate the two.
What I'm saying is that we are separating the actions from the organization.
But how, if that's like, okay. Trent, this is what I'm saying though, right?
Okay.
The reason why I say you can't do that, the reason why you can't do that is because it's like separating racism, sexism, and classism from the United States. You can't do it, right? Because the United States, what's the law of the land in the United States, Trent?
I don't know.
It's the thing that everybody's supposed. It's right here. What is that?
Constitution.
Yes, Trent. Who was the Constitution written for?
The people.
No. You know who had rights when the Constitution was written, Trent?
So, of course, in the history in the past, it was for the white men.
No. You got to be more specific, Trent. White men that own land.
Yes.
If you were not a white man that owned land, then you didn't get all of the rights that were afforded by the Constitution. So literally, the point that I'm making is the Constitution was written for rich white men. It was written with racism, sexism, and classism, which is woven into the fabric of the United States of America today. So you can't separate the two because it was made that way. And Donald Trump made MAGA in his image, and his image is a grapist, felon, graffelon, still workshopping the word.
But we had amendments to the Constitution. That's what amendment means, to add into it to fix the Constitution.
It didn't fix it. It just added to it. But again, like, yes, you're adding to it, but you're not taking away the racism, sexism, or classism.
But we're fighting for it. We vote. We have policies in place to make sure stuff doesn't happen. So, for example, DEI, when people were taking advantage and abusing that and taking away the opportunities for other people to have jobs, that gave more equality.
What is DEI?
Diversity, equity, inclusion.
Yeah, that's what the words stand for, but what is it?
In basic terms, it's when you just hire someone just for being ethnic.
That's not true. Also, ethnic has nothing to do with race. Ethnic and race is ethnicity and race are two different things.
Hiring people based off of race, which
No,
is illegal.
it's very much illegal. That's why it's not a thing. Can you tell me one bill that was passed that made DEI law?
It was under Obama, but I don't know the name of it.
That's not true.
Okay, what was it?
There is none.
So why did Trump campaign about getting rid of it if it didn't
Because
exist?
Trump is a racist. So, Trent, fun fact. Did you know, first and foremost, it's not DEI, it's DEIA, right? I'm not even going to hit you with that part. Did you know that DEI isn't even the original word? Did you know that, Trent?
No.
Trent, would you not like to know the etymology of the word DEI?
Okay, let me know about it.
Sure. So, DEI derived from a word that was CRT, critical race theory, right?
Mm-hmm.
So DEI came from critical race theory, CRT, but CRT came from BLM, right? Or I'm sorry, yeah, BLM, Black Lives Matter, right? But Black Lives Matter was derived from the word thug, right? And thug, well, hell, thug was derived from the word boy, right? Boy. But boy was derived from the word, well, the N word. So, Trick, the reason why Donald Trump and people that use quote unquote DEI, they use it because they can't say the N word in public. That's all it is, Trent. They've weaponized the term DEI, just like critical race theory, just like Black Lives Matter, just like all those other words before it, because they want to call Black people the N word, but they can't say it in public. Because when you break down DEIA, first and foremost, it benefits everyone. Overwhelmingly white women and veterans. Also, it has nothing to do about, it's not a hiring practice. It's not policies that's been passed. It's the teaching of addressing biases and helping to break down those biases. So when you look to integrate anyone, whether it's in hiring or workplaces or spaces or whatever, you strip away the things that make them quote unquote different, and you allow them to display their merits so you can pick the best person for whatever the position may be. That's what DEIA is about. But they just want to say the N word, Trent. Not you though, Trent. I like you.
Okay, so in that sense, why were they abusing Charlie Kirk?
Who was abusing Charlie Kirk?
Social media, left people.
It's because Charlie Kirk. That's because Charlie Kirk was a piece of shit.
He had a family though. He created life on Earth.
The Triple K members got families. They created life on Earth. Schindler had a family. Like Genghis Khan had a family. He created a lot of life on Earth. I don't think that really means much.
Didn't you see the video of Candace Owens grieving?
Yeah, fuck her too, though.
Do you think someone should be going through that? Her best friend, who was literally they literally made a whole career together, and she was stripped away from it. She was victimized. She's going to be victimized all her life because of this.
People unalive every day, B. Not even gonna hold you, Trent. Like my tears are saved for the babies right? The babies, and I'm not talking about like zygotes because, you know, fuck them kids, you can eat them, but like the kids that lost their lives in Minnesota, right? My tears are saved for the people who lost their lives at Pulse nightclub or Sandy Hook or Uvalde. My tears are saved for the people who lost their lives at the church in South Carolina. My tears are saved for the people that lost their lives at the movie theater going to see the Batman movie. My tears are saved for the people within the country that are innocent and just living life and walking down the street or trying to go to church or trying to go to school and they lose their lives. My tears are saved for the people that are being G-sided in Gaza. My tears are saved for the innocent Congolese people. My tears are saved for the Eritrean people that are being trafficked. My tears are, hell, Trent, not even gonna lie, my tears are saved for people like you. People that don't really seem like bad people, but you're misguided because you support bad people. I don't give a shit about Candace Owens and her hateful rhetoric. I care about the people that are actually being harmed.
So he was harmed on video, and the person who was debating him, he had to see that firsthand.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that was justified? Like he
No,
should
I
be
don't think it's justified. I don't think anyone should have to see anybody lose their life. Hey Trent, ask me how many times I've seen someone lose their life.
How many times have you seen it?
3 times. Including my best friend's brother. The first time I saw it, I was 10. Including family. So like, Trent, I understand what they're going through. And I may be a little bit different than others, but I see the world a little bit different. So while I feel bad for those people that were there, not only the guy that was talking to him, the people that were in the crowd, hell, one of my really good friends, Parker was there. I literally worry about Parker every day now. But Trent, when you put hate out into the world and you preach hate, you can't be surprised when hate happens. Trent, do you know what Charlie Kirk's last words were?
Violence.
Exactly, Trent. His last words were transphobia and racism. That doesn't sound like a good person to me, Trent. I don't know.
But who is supposed to take care of his kids and wife?
Who indeed, Trent? Who indeed? Trent, I want you to hear something real quick. Because Trent, while I do not think, I don't think that anyone should lose their lives. I'm not okay with people losing their life. Trent, I just told you who my tears are saved for.
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 things that Charlie Kirk would disagree with me on, right? And the first thing is me saying that I feel bad for other people because I'm showing empathy. And Trent, do you know what Charlie Kirk said about empathy?
I've seen the clip. It was related to he preferred apathy. I think that's what he said.
And the word empathy, actually.
Hold on. This is what he said.
Well, he said he doesn't agree with it.
Actually, I think.
Hold on. Listen, Trent.
I can't stand the word empathy, actually. I think empathy is a made-up New Age term that does a lot of damage, but yeah.
That's what he said.
I think it's worse to have a cause.
Hold on. That's what he said about empathy. It's a new age made up word that does a lot of damage. But you know what's worse than his take on empathy, Trent?
No.
This one.
I think it's worth to have a cost of, unfortunately, some gun deaths every single year so that we can have the Second Amendment to protect our other God-given rights. That is a prudent deal. It is rational. Nobody talks like this. They live in a complete alternate universe. So then how do you reduce? Very simple. People say, oh, Charlie, how do you stop school shootings? I don't know. I think it's worth to have.
So that I don't agree with.
But yeah, but Trent, by his own words, like by his own words, he was okay with what happened. He was okay with it. I'm not okay with it, but Charlie Kirk was okay with it. I think you and I aren't okay with it, Trent, but he was literally okay with what happened to him.
I see what you're saying, but why publicly though? Like, why couldn't it be private?
I don't know. I don't know, Trent. I don't know. All I know is that if Charlie Kirk is looking up at me and you right now as we have this conversation, Trent, and he's pissed off. He's mad at both of us right now, Trent. He's mad at you for showing empathy, and he's mad at me for saying that he shouldn't have lost his life because he believed that empathy was a bad thing, and he also believed that what happened was necessary to protect 2A. He's mad at the conversation that you and I are having right now, Trent. Just saying. Trent, I'm gonna let you down. No lie, I've enjoyed you. Trent, you got to come back. I feel like you need to hang out around here a little bit more. I think you got some you and I got some work to do, Trent. Because I don't think you're a bad person, but I think that you and I need to talk more. So I need you to follow me and I need you to come back. Deal?
Okay.
All right. All right. And don't report people. That's weird, Trent. Don't
I
be
wasn't
weird.
reporting anyone.
I'm not talking about now. I'm just talking about period, Trent. Don't do that to people, okay?
I don't do that.
All right. All right.
Every
I'm gonna drop
time
you.
someone says, you need to mute everyone who says that about me.
All right. You keep coming back and then you'll become a part of our community, but we gotta like work on some shit first. Deal?
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna drop you down.
Okay, bye.
Sometimes you just gotta talk to people. No. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see here. Boop. W's in the chat for Corey. Corey sent a $2 donation, said, yep. You fucking right, Corey. Yeah. Oh, I love Corey so much. Oh my God. W's in the chat for Cherie, who sent a $10 and 38 super donation to say fuck Kirk, fuck Charlie Kirk. He gave fuck Charlie Kirk. I have a gay and trans children. Too many races in this world. Yup, pretty much. W's in the chat from Miss Viper, $1 donation. An intelligent man is so sexy. Single, fuck Trump. Unfortunately not. All right. I got a wife. W's in the chat for management. But thank you for the $1 donation. W's in the chat for Samantha, who sent a $3 donation to say, keep what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing, bringing the truth. Thank you so much for that $3 donation. W's in the chat for Lauren, who sent a $2 donation, said, please look up the term sociocrat terrorist. Oh, I'm going to look that up, Lauren. I just thought it was a piece of shit, but you know. W's in the chat for Brenda. Brenda sent a $5 donation. These people don't understand that Charlie Kirk and co. Made their living off being a malicious, cantankerous, to prey on the ignorance of people who lack critical thinking skills and empathy, no matter what Charlie Kirk thought about it. Yep, pretty much. W's in the chat for Libby, who sent a $10 donation. Say, sorry for your losses. Libby, thank you so much. Fucking awesome. W's in the chat for Libby as well, who sent another $10 donation saying, not everything is public. I'm sorry to hear that, Libby. Having to deal with that in like public is a really tough thing. So I'm really sorry to hear that, Libby. But I really appreciate you. Guys, we got a couple of people in the box. If you're in the box, make sure you're a Trump supporter. We're only looking for some debates. Only looking for some debates. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. We are only looking for some debates. If you like to support the live, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links in the link tree in the bio. Santana speaks for you. Best way to support the live. Everything is accepted. Anything's appreciated. If you're over on the tube, you can send a super chat, and I will read that out. It's spinning here. It's spinning. I don't know if this person's gonna load. Oh, Sugar. Are you a Trump supporter? Shug. You're not? How'd you get up here then? Shug, why'd you come up here to debate me then? You can't figure out how to leave? You gotta talk to me now that you're up here. You can't just leave, you gotta talk to me. Shug. Ah, she was like, I bet you I won't. She was like, fuck that. No, you don't, Santana. It was definitely an accident. I don't know if this person's gonna load. Jeff, are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Jeff, got a question for you.
Yes.
Why is MAGA so soft?
Oof. I don't think the left should be calling MAGA soft, to be honest with you.
Really? Would you like to know why I say that?
Sure, why not?
Sure. So the reason why I say that the MAGA is so soft is because you guys protect PDF files, right? We know that. But you also are soft on fighting crime. You guys don't put America first. You are good with watching the Constitution burn. And more times than not, you guys just come into like different lives and you just crash out. You guys really feel the fifis in your tum-tum. Like, it's wild. But you know what, Jeff, listen, I haven't given anybody this deal. You seem like a reasonable man, so I'm going to throw this one out here to you. Jeff, if you're just willing to admit that Joe Biden wasn't so sleepy, right? He was a great president. We can call it even. I'll just let you go. Are you willing to admit that Biden wasn't sleepy?
I actually didn't hate Biden like most MAGA people. So
that's interesting. Okay.
Also, you'd probably find this weird, but I'm also trans.
Okay. Why would I find that weird?
Because everybody seems to think Trump hates trans people.
He does, but like, I mean, he also hates black people and they vote for him as well.
That's fair. But so I have a question for you.
Hit me.
So I guess correct me if I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
The left is totally against the ethnic cleansing of the Palestinian people, right?
Yep. Bibi Netanyahu is a war criminal. Israel is a terrorist state, and free Palestine until it's backwards.
So why did you support Biden then? Because he was all for that shit.
Tell me the last president that didn't support Israel.
Yeah, but it kind of goes like against your own belief if you're voting for something you're against, you know? It's kind of hypocritical.
You know what harm mitigation is?
No.
I'm assuming you're not black.
No.
Right. So harm mitigation is a thing that black people often engage in, understanding that the United States of America is a racist country and has always been racist. And every president that we have had, maybe, well, not Barack Obama, but he was definitely anti-black in certain ways. But almost every president that we've had has actually been a racist, right? Perpetuated racism. But harm mitigation is actually supporting the person that would do the least amount of harm. And in this situation, Kamala Harris would have had the best chance at harm mitigation when it came to Israel and the Palestinian people, because she was an advocate for a two-state solution, where Donald Trump said that he wanted Bibi Netanyahu to quote unquote finish the job. And he's doubled down and tripled down on that as far as the whole Trump Gaza thing. So saying that we supported, you know, Joe Biden, it wasn't because he was, you know, saying the things that I said about Israel. I mean, we understand that Israel and the United States are close allies, but he didn't give Bibi Netanyahu the green light like Trump has it, and now they're in a stage 5 famine.
I hear what you're saying. But I don't know. I feel strongly about that. That's my biggest, my like number one reason, or my only reason why I don't support Trump is.
But you said you voted for him.
I did, but it's my only reason why I don't. I don't.
But that doesn't make sense. How could you vote for him if before the election he said that he would tell Bibi Netanyahu to finish the job?
Well,
that doesn't make sense.
I guess you got me there, but I don't know, man.
I'm just
Kamala wasn't it, you know.
Why? Tell me why. Tell me why.
I just feel like she was just thrown into it, you know. She was just kind of like
she was.
She wasn't prepared to be a president.
She absolutely was. Kamala Harris was the most qualified candidate to ever seek the office of the presidency for a first time. She was a better candidate than Donald Trump, even though Donald Trump has already been president.
Well,
can you name one person who seek the office of the presidency for a first term that had more qualifications than Kamala Harris?
First term?
Yep. Even Barry couldn't do it. Barack Hussein Obama, Barry Obama, nope. He was a junior senator. He didn't have the resume like Kamala. Hillary Clinton damn sure didn't have it. And for some reason, people thought that it was a good idea to bring a reality TV star and make him the president because he wasn't a politician. None of them had the track record of Kamala Debbie Harris.
I would say Bill Clinton was.
He didn't.
Huh?
He didn't. He was the governor of Arkansas.
Yeah.
Arkansas.
And Kamala was what? An ex-cop?
Kamala Harris was a district attorney. She was attorney general. She was a senator. She was vice president. She literally worked or touched every single branch of the United States government, executive, judicial, and legislative. No one else did that.
So is it whatever? She lost, you know. she lost.
You know why she lost?
because Donald Trump got more votes.
Barely, but that's not why she lost. There's a couple things. One, Americans are stupid, right? They don't understand inflation, and for some reason they blamed inflation on Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, not understanding that inflation was a global event that was caused by a pandemic and supply chain issues, right? And not only not understanding that, but not understanding that because of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, the United States had the fastest economic recovery than in any other G7 country in the world, right? They didn't understand that. Also, they don't understand how the Democratic primary works, because not understanding that, one, you don't vote for the person in the primary, you vote for the delegates vote for the person. But then also, America is a racist, sexist, classist country. And Kamala Debbie Harris was a Black woman, right? And there was no way that they were going to let this Black woman be president. And the reason why I say they weren't, and they specifically, white men showed up and voted for Donald Trump at the highest clip ever than any other president. White men voted for Donald Trump more than any other president against Kamala Harris. They showed up to protect their whiteness and where they stood at the top of the patriarchal system. So all of those things combined with the fact she only had 107 days to run her campaign, and Donald Trump ran his for 8 years. That's why she lost.
Well, you really can't say that. I mean, I guess you can say it because she's a woman, but you can't say it's because she's Black. I mean, we had Obama as a president. Well, we had Obama as a president.
You know what intersectionality is?
No.
So I mentioned the patriarchal system, and it's a hierarchy of different characteristics, and depending on the additional characteristics that you hold, you tend to fall down the patriarchal system. White cishet men sit at the top of the patriarchal system here in the United States, and then so on and so on and so on, right? In general, Black women normally sit at the bottom of the patriarchal system. Now, the most disenfranchised, marginalized person in the country would be a Black transgender woman with a disability, because they check multiple communities and they become more marginalized with all of those additional assets. Now, with that being said, yes, we had a Black president, Barack Obama, which was a man.
Right.
We had a man as a president. They might give you a Black man, but they're damn sure not going to give you a Black woman.
Well, I feel like that's more about sex than it is race still.
Combination.
I mean, Clinton couldn't even get in there either.
Because there's a woman.
Exactly.
Again, intersectionality.
Oh,
I got you.
No, I can halfway agree with you on that one.
Yeah, it's intersectionality. I'm telling you, like, and you know the fucked up part about this, right, is a woman president would be amazing, right? The countries that have had women president have gone on to thrive, right? I mean, you can talk about Germany under, gosh darn it, what's her name? Angela Merkel, right? During Donald Trump's first term, he was such a shitty leader that the global community took the title of leader of the free world away from Donald Trump and gave it to Angela Merkel, right? She was fucking awesome. You can look at the president of Mexico, and the president of Mexico is fucking owning Trump, like up and down, just owning him. And she has completely shifted the dynamic in Mexico. If we had a woman president within the United States, hell, I'll even say this. If it would have been Nikki Haley versus Joe Biden, one, I think Nikki Haley would have won. But two, she damn sure would have did a way better job than Donald Trump is doing.
I'm I've listened to some of your debates. I've listened to some of Dean's debates, and really, it's all like it's just opinions. There's no fact showing that our country is worse off than it was 2 years ago.
Economic numbers. Literally, inflation is up to 2.9%. There was an actual forecasting done last year by Reuters, and the actual inflation rate was supposed to only increase by 0.3. It increased by 0.29%. Also, prior to Donald Trump implementing tariffs and implementing his policies, we were on an upward trend. Stock market was going up. Job numbers were going up. Consumer confidence were going up. Ever since Donald Trump and his Liberation Day, everything has crashed. The only thing that has crashed and recovered is the economy, but inflation is higher, gas prices are higher, cost of living is higher. Everything is more expensive, and we are directly barreling towards a recession. So those are the facts.
I mean, my paychecks
almost made me
are
drop
doing
my
just fine.
pistachios. Say it again.
Said my paychecks are coming out just fine. I mean, they're better than they were 2 years ago. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but do you live in a society?
Do I live in a society?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to explain that question.
Is it all about you, or do you have to actually live with others?
I mean, I have a family.
Yeah, but besides your family, do you have neighbors? Do you have people that work at your grocery store? Do you have people that you go to church with? Do you have people that you work with? Do you have, a favorite football team that you watch TV or, sports or whatever? Like, do you live in a society?
Yeah, I have a life.
Okay. So if you live in a society, then it's not all about you. Just because you're doing okay doesn't mean everyone else is doing okay. And if everyone else is not doing okay and you're doing okay, the people around you will drag you down, right? Because the actual negative impact on the majority of people affect the minority of people. You can't just be the outlier and think that you're going to be okay. Also, understanding that the leading cause of crime is poverty. When you have impoverished people, they turn to crime to try to provide. So the more you take away from other people, the more crime you will create. Thank you for the, is that an ice cream sundae? I'm lactose intolerant.
I don't know.
You seem stuck.
I'm stuck. I will I will concede I am stuck.
We're all in this together. Like, that's the thing that blows my mind, right? Seriously. I don't get why people think like that they can be just so individualistic. I think that's the word. Anyway, like we count on each other. Even if we don't think we do, we absolutely do. It's a tough thing.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Well,
all right. Well,
I will fully admit that I got my ass kicked here.
No, we was just talking.
Sorry,
I didn't play the soundboard or anything. Like, this is just a good conversation.
No, that's fair. I appreciate you being respectful.
Yeah. Listen, the one thing about me, because people say that I'm a bit of a jerk, but all I do is match energy. And like, you were never disrespectful to me, so I had no reason to be disrespectful to you. So thank you for being respectful.
Absolutely, my friend. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Thank you. You too. 4547. Guys, W's in the chat for Amber. Amber sent a $5 donation saying for reviewing the etymology of DEI. You know that's fucking right, Amber. Thank you so much for the $5. I really appreciate you. W's in the chat for Paulette, who sent a $2 YouTube super chat to say, keep fighting MAGA, fight for democracy, USA. Yeah. Thank you for the $2 donation. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat for I had a pistachio stuck in my neck. Holy shit, chat. Oh, ugh. My light just flashed before my eyes. Guys, I thought I was going to glory. I thought I was heading to the upper room with Jeebus. W's in the chat for Lude, who sent a $4.99 YouTube super chat to say, by the way, Kamala Harris dropping my tea on Joe Biden and his wife on her past election run on how. Wait, say what? I don't understand what you're saying, but Google is San and chat source is the root. I don't know what you're saying. I'm not even gonna hold you. Not even gonna hold you. Hey, Siddharth, you keep spamming pick me, but you're probably gonna come up here and slur, and so I don't want to hear you slur, so you're not getting picked. Because every time you guys do that and I bring you up, you slur. And I don't know why. Like, one, it's not like I'm a fucking melt when you do it, but yes, you will. Either you're gonna slur or you're gonna come up here. Okay. You want to debate on economics. You promise you won't be weird? You promise you won't be weird? All right, you promised. You better not come up here being weird. So, Darth, you're not going to be weird, right?
No. I just want to talk.
Okay, give me 1 second. W's in the chat for Lauren. Lauren sent a $25 donation saying, this is for we're all in this together. Thank you so much for that $25 donation. Listen, we absolutely are. Guys, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links in the link tree in the bio. Santana speaks for you. It's the best way to support the live. Everything is accepted. Anything's appreciated. If you're over on the YouTubes, there's 526 of us hanging out over there. Make sure you hit that like button, like the stream, but you can send a super chat and I will read that out. Also, guys, if you're over here on the TikTok and you see the word follow up at the top, that means you're not following me. Go ahead and hit that follow button. Hit that follow button. Make sure you follow me. This is the main account. Follow the account. Turn on notifications so you know when I go live because I do random lives. Also, W's in the chat for Amanda who sent a $5 donation saying, you must be making good money to keep eating pistachios every night. Take this and buy me some. Listen, I don't, but every time you guys send money, I buy pistachios because I was out last night and I had to get some. I bought a small bag because it's cheaper, but that's where your money goes. When you guys send donations, I buy pistachios. All right, Siddharth, just to verify, you're a Trump supporter, right?
I'm in the middle, but I voted for him.
Okay. What do you specifically want to debate on economics?
Just like inflations. I got the CPI graph pulled up.
You're a teacup, friend.
Like it hasn't been higher than that, you know?
Say it again.
It hasn't once been higher than when it was under Biden.
You know, when you swipe out the screen, I can't hear you.
Oh shoot, I'm sorry. Like
I heard
put up
nothing you said.
Okay. I put up the CPI graph, right? So like December 2024, it was 2.9%. I mean, only once under Trump has it actually gotten to that point, and that was the last one. So like,
Okay.
I don't think he's doing bad with inflation at all. Honestly, he's doing better than Biden.
Inflation was on the trend down
Because of him, though.
It was before he got in office.
I mean, okay, yeah, sure. It goes up a little bit, but like it's still lower than
Gone
Biden.
up a lot of bit.
Not higher than Biden.
What happened when Biden was in office?
COVID, but we were doing worse than some countries, doing better than some countries. Like,
What else happened? Was it just the pandemic, or was there other stuff?
What other stuff are you talking about?
What's the supply chain?
Oh yeah, true. That's fair. But like,
also, fun fact. You know, corporations was out here cheating us.
What do you mean?
corporations were literally raising prices while inflation was happening because they knew that we had to pay more. So Kroger, head of Kroger, CEO, went in front of Congress and testified that multiple corporations got together and made a decision to increase prices during inflation or during COVID, when inflation prices were going up, because they knew they could mask additional charges under the guise of inflation. So literally, corporations inflated inflation during COVID.
Okay, yeah, but he printed $5 trillion unnecessarily. Like, there was no reason to do that.
That's not true.
Well, I mean, you should have, like, he should have printed like trillions of dollars. Like, I'm not disagreeing with that, but 5 trillion was an overestimation by him, to be honest.
Printing money isn't just inflationary. Just because you quote unquote print money is about what else you do.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair, but I'm pretty sure that was the driving cause of it.
Joe Biden passed multiple bills that was deficit reducing, which actually took away from the overall amount of debt that he added to the deficit. That's why Donald Trump added more deficit-related spending than any president in recent U.S. history, and Joe Biden did.
Fair, but I mean, I was talking about inflation. Like, I'm not out here saying that, like, Trump wasn't
the
good.
deficit.
No, I didn't.
Well, I mean, you mentioned the printing of money. The printing of money wasn't related to inflation. Like, that's not what it was.
No, it was part of the American Rescue Plan Act, right?
Yeah, but that didn't spur inflation.
What? No, it did.
When did they pass the American Rescue Act?
I forgot, but that was before the inflation got to 9.1%.
No, it wasn't. It was after. Literally, that's why they passed it.
And then it didn't.
It was in response to inflation being so high.
So then why did it get that high?
I already told you, friend. COVID, supply chain issues, and corporate greed. Shrinkflation. You know what shrinkflation is?
Yeah.
All those things.
It's fair.
It's a fucked up world out here, friend.
Fair. But like, I'm just saying, like, I want to look at inflation like as the overall, just like the integrated, like the value of it, right? Just like the integral of like the inflation, right? And I just want to like compare that over a 4-year presidency. Like, if you
that's an unfair comparison.
I mean, yeah, okay, like, yeah, you have to factor in COVID and all that. Like, I get that, but like, Trump at one point was like 0.1% in his first term. Like, I believe he can get us there.
Yeah, compared to Donald Trump's first 3 years versus Barack Obama's last 3 years. Do that. If you want to like actually compare inflation and have like a reasonable conversation, then you need to do that.
Yeah, Obama was amazing. I'm not gonna lie about that. But like,
tell me something that Donald Trump did to either drive down inflation or improve the economy in his first term.
I don't know. I was like maybe like 14 when that happened. I don't know.
He didn't do anything.
Okay,
that's the problem, right? So like, Donald Trump inherited Barack Obama's economy, right? And not only was he excited about it, less than two months of him being in office, he immediately held a press conference and said, "This is the greatest economy in the history of the world." And it was because Barack Obama. And Donald Trump didn't pass any type of legislation, didn't do anything to actually improve the economy. He didn't do anything at first to hurt anything, but then his second year, he passed the TCJA. You know what the TCJA is?
No.
Tax Cuts and Job Act. It added $4 trillion to the debt, and it started to actually cause multiple issues, including right before the pandemic, Donald Trump started losing jobs. Jobs were on a downtrend right before the pandemic hit. Now, he was saved because the pandemic cost a lot of jobs, and so people didn't really notice it. But when he added the $4 trillion to the deficit, he fucked people's taxes over, and then he, helped contribute to job loss. Like, it completely screwed the economy. Donald Trump didn't pass any legislation that did anything positive for the economy or for American citizens as a whole.
I mean, nothing negative either. I mean, over the 4 years, they seem to be pretty good.
And TCJA was super negative.
I mean, sure, but like, I mean, if you look at the numbers, you know, the CPI, S&P 500, like, I mean, those were both good. Unemployment was bad for sure.
How many people do you think actually
jobs?
invest in the S&P 500?
Yeah, I mean, not that many people, but like.
Exactly. That's not a real indicator of the economy.
Well, I mean, you can't just pick and choose. Like, I mean, I'm going to compare everything. And me personally,
I'm not
actually
picking and choosing. The economy is like made up of multiple factors, including like one super interesting factor is like interest rates, right? And you do understand like Donald Trump has been hounding Jerome Powell to drop interest rates because he fucked up with these tariffs. But Jerome Powell won't do it. That's why he's like on this whole tour to get him to try to do it. But Jerome Powell has already said that if Donald Trump wouldn't have dicked around with these tariffs, then he would have been dropped interest rates and like shit would have been better. But the tariffs have been so bad that Jerome Powell can't do it. Again, Donald Trump hasn't done anything in his first or second term that's actually benefited the economy or American people as a whole.
But like, I mean, not that much negative either. I mean, I can look at Biden and say that he was.
A lot of negative. Donald Trump has lost more manufacturing jobs. We've lost 75 or 79,000 manufacturing jobs. Did you know that right now, this is the first time that we have more people unemployed than we have jobs since 2021? More specifically, since January 2021. Hey, who's the president in January 2021?
Biden.
Nope. It was under Trump. When the report came out, it was under Trump.
Oh, beginning of 2021.
It was the job reports from December that came out in January. The last time we were in this position, Donald Trump was president. And it's weird that people have like revisionist history. People forgot how bad of a president Donald Trump was, because we can talk about like, yes, the pandemic, but we can also talk about like the job loss. We can talk about literally over 1 million Americans lost their lives while Donald Trump was president. We can talk about him wanting to shoot rubber bullets in the legs of protesters so he can clear them out, so he can walk in front of a church and take a picture with the Bible holding it upside down. Like, we can talk about him throwing paper towels at people in Puerto Rico after their homes got hit with the hurricane. Hell, we can talk about him getting laughed at by the rest of the country, rest of the world, literally laughed at the UN by the rest of the world. Or we can even talk about him doing something just as stupid as like staring at the sun during the eclipse, or telling people that, you could hit the COVID virus with light or some type of disinfector. And so people start drinking bleach and taking ivermectin. Like, Donald Trump was detrimental to everyone. And for some reason, everybody just forgot that shit. It's weird. It's weird how people just forgot how bad and how dangerous he was.
No, that's fair. I'm not disagreeing with you that, but like, I mean, I was like, I didn't know anything about, politics or anything at the time. Like, I wasn't even an adult then, so it's like, I don't know, I was still finding like my way, I guess, But like, I mean, I was an adult under Biden, and Trump, so it's like, well, I gotta compare.
You have revisionist history. You know what that is, friend?
What you want? I mean, yeah, I can go back and study. I'm not disagreeing with you in that, but
no. So the revisionist history is a thing that we all kind of tend to lean into, right? It's like when you sit back and say, "Man, I remember when I was younger, shit was so fun. I used to be able to go outside and play until the street lights came on, and we would go and get ice cream off the ice cream truck, and it was just the best thing ever." Revisionist history is looking back on things in the past, and you only remember the good things and you don't remember the bad things. That's an actual human habit. Like, we do that. And so the further away we get from things, we forget the actual reality of what happened, and we focus on just the good things that we can remember. Now, not only do people have revisionist history, but the American media sane-washed Donald Trump. They made people think that, well, he wasn't so bad when he was fucking tyrannical, right? And not only was he tyrannical, he tried to overthrow the country. literally. And not just, you know, with January 6th with the actual rioters, but he literally sent fake slates of electors to have like himself installed as the president of the United States, right? And he admitted, his lawyers admitted that he did it, and they didn't say, well, he didn't do it. They said, no, he did it, but it was an official act as a president, so he could do it. Like, Donald Trump was really bad, but the media sane washed him. You combine that with revisionist history, and also people have short attention spans, and they just really don't care because they're selfish, and voila, we got another dictator.
No, bro. Dictator's like a stretch, bro. Like,
yeah, he's not good enough to be a good dictator, but he wants to be one so bad. If Donald Trump was smarter and he actually put people around him that actually believed in the things that he wanted, he would be a dictator. But he can't, because he's stupid, and then the people around him are stupid and selfish. Like, that's our only saving grace. They can't get on the same page because everyone is so self-interested. That's the saving grace.
okay, yeah, sure. Okay, but can I say this?
You can say whatever you want, friend.
Yeah, all right. So Trump, we saw 0.1% inflation, right? Like, let's say hypothetically he gets that down to that number at one point.
How?
I'm just saying hypothetically, if he does, I mean, you got to give him.
If was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. Like, I can give you the point if you can tell me how he gets there.
Monitor printing, inflation.
For some reason, you think inflation is only about printing money, and I've already told you that's not the case.
Yeah, I know. Interest rates, corporate grade. Yeah. But
it's there's multiple factors. So you can't just say him not printing money is going to decrease interest. Also, Donald Trump printing a shit ton of money too. Like, that's what I'm saying. That doesn't make sense. Now, again, if you're saying like, okay, grant you the premise that Donald Trump gets the inflation rate down, I'm willing to grant you that if you can tell me how he gets there.
I mean, I don't know his plan, but like, I saw it happen with him. So I mean, if he gets there,
we've already talked about why inflation was lower under Trump during his first term. Again, Donald Trump hasn't done anything to improve inflation. He hasn't done anything to improve the economy. He hasn't done anything to improve anything. He's made shit worse. Like, he knows how to make it bad. He just doesn't know how to make it good.
Well, no,
I mean, that's why I can't just grant you the premise. He can't. He's never proven that he can make stuff good.
But we see the 0.1% inflation.
How did it get there?
I mean, it doesn't matter the how. I mean, it happened.
It does. Because listen, if I'm sitting here telling you, I'm like, oh, I'm going to make you dinner. And I walk into the house and there's a whole fucking pizza that's already made. And I'm like, oh, here's your dinner. Like, you can have that pizza, but if you come back and like, man, that pizza was so good, can you make that pizza again for me? And I didn't make the pizza. I just found the pizza. Like I can't duplicate what I did because I didn't make the pizza. I just found the pizza. That's what you're saying. You want him to do something that he didn't do before. Like, the pizza was left for him, but now you're saying, hey, Donald Trump, here's a bunch of dough and tomato sauce and there's some toppings. Can you make me a pizza? And he's like, I don't know how to make pizza.
Wait, can I fact check you? Like, I have to log back out. Sure. But like, can I fact check you on the?
You can fact check me on whatever you want.
On when the American Rescue Plan was?
Sure.
All right.
W's in the chat for Corey. Corey sent a $2 donation saying, you're gonna stop sending me stuff that I can't read out loud. W's in the chat for Corey. W's in the chat for Angie, who sent a $20 $20 donation to say, more pistachio money because we love you. I love you more, and thank you for the pistachio fund because I fucks with pistachios. Massive W's in the chat for Carol. What up, Carol? Massive W's in the chat for Carol. Carol sent a $50 donation for the Pistachio Fund. Listen, we up right now. Come on, we up right now with the Pistachio Fund. Like, we in here. W's in the chat for Libby, who sent a $10 super chat to say, do your research before you vote. Absolutely. Thank you so much for that $10 donation. You are absolutely too kind, guys. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks for You is the best way to support the live. Everything is accepted, anything's appreciated. And if you like the sport over on YouTube, you can send a YouTube super chat, and I will read that out. Siddharth,
I'm back.
floor is yours.
Yeah, I'm back.
Hold on. Fuck it, let's go. Massive W's in the chat for Kirby, who sent a $50 donation saying, I hope this is the right account. Love what you do, Santana. It is definitely the right account, and I fucking appreciate you so much. Thank you so much, Kirby. You are amazing. Holy smokes. You guys are so awesome. Like, no lie. I was going to say don't tell anybody, but fuck it. Tell it. You can tell everybody. I got the best chat in the world. I will put you guys up against any of them other chats out there. I don't care if it's Parker, Dean, Hassan, fuck Destiny and his chat, but him too. I will put us up against any other chat. You guys are the fucking best. I love you all so much. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All right, so I Googled it. So March 2021, American Rescue Plan was passed into law by Joe Biden. Inflation rose to 9.1% in June 2022. Granted that it was on a rise prior to the bill being passed.
Well, when did it actually start to take effect? How long did it take for the American Rescue Plan to actually go in effect?
1 year. Well, it was over time, no?
Right. So are we saying that the American Rescue Plan, which took a year to actually take effect, rose inflation when inflation went up from March to June? I'm a little confused about that one.
So March 2021, it was passed into law. July 2022, it was 9.1%.
Give me a second. You can tell everybody. You can tell everybody. It was signed into law on March 11th, 2021. I'm a man.
I'm just here to learn, though. Like, if it feels like I'm challenging your ideas, I'm just like...
No, you're fine. You can tell everybody. Oh, wait, hold on. You know what I was doing?
What happened?
I was conflating the two. That's on me. So you were talking about the American Rescue Plan, which was specifically the package that was related to COVID and stimulus. I was talking about the Inflation Reduction Act.
Gotcha.
So I was conflating the two. My bad. I was talking about the actual legislation passed to actually address inflation, because that was signed in August of 2022. That's why I was saying that was after that. So your premise is not that the actual bill that he passed to address inflation was inflationary. You're saying the actual bill that he passed to help us during COVID? Wait, so you're talking... Donald Trump signed more debt-related spending into law than Joe Biden, even when you take out the amount that both of them signed related to COVID, right? So yes, while the actual American Rescue Plan was $1.9 trillion, it was something that was done to help spur the economy and keep people afloat while people were without jobs.
Wait, no, it was $5 trillion, was it not?
No, it was 1.9 trillion.
So then what's that 5 trillion number?
Let's see. What are you looking at?
I've just seen multiple reports that it was 5 trillion because of the act.
Yeah, no. So what it is, it's they allocated 3. Hold on. Let me find the official number because I see 1.7, but then I see a different breakdown. Let me go to the specific bill. Let me make this larger. Let me make it bigger. That's what she said. Let's see here.
It was like 1.9 trillion. It brought the total to 5 trillion, I think.
Yeah, no, it was 1.7. 1.7.
And then it brought the total to 5 trillion.
That was total spending that he had.
Yeah.
So that wasn't just for the bill. That was all of the debt-related spending for his presidency. Yeah, but Donald Trump was over 8 trillion total.
Of printing?
Total, yeah.
Was spending or printing though?
But you know he didn't print 5 trillion. It's the total amount of spending. Look up how much COVID-related spending Donald Trump had.
How much was it? 8 trillion?
That was the total.
Okay.
I think you're getting confused as far as like spending and printing, and you think that like there's some really like super line or something. It's I don't know. I think you're conflating things a little bit. W's in the chat for Amy, who sent a $10 super chat for the pistachio pizza. I would eat it. Not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. I would eat pistachio pizza. I would. W's in the chat for Sydney. Why can't I say that? Cindy. That's why. Cindy. Thank you so much for the $40 donation saying, I wish you got more notice than, I'm not gonna say that. Your voice is so soothing. I love you so much. Keep on doing what you're doing. Listen, thank you so much for the $40 donation. Thank you for the support. Thank you for just being here. Sydney, there we go. You got it. I be fucking up, friend. I ain't even gonna lie. I fuck up some names. Thank you so much. I got to scroll back up and see it again. Sydney. There we go. For the $40 donation. Guys, if you like Support the Live, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links in the link tree in the bio. Santana speaks for you. Best way to support the live. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. If you're over on the tube, you can send a YouTube super chat and I will read that out. We got more people watching on the tube than we got likes. Everyone that's watching over on YouTube, hit the like button. What are we doing? Stop being stingy with the likes. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. It was 1.9 trillion spent, not printed. I mixed up the two.
No, it's all good. So question for you, because we've been kind of locked in on like this inflation point, and I'm trying to understand like where are you going with this? I'm a little bit confused.
No, I'm just saying it's not fair to say that Trump was worse for inflation than Biden, or like say that he was drastically worse than Biden.
I didn't say that. But technically, he's been worse than where Biden left him. That's the point.
But it's lower than where Biden left him.
No, it's not.
I mean, it went up for like 2 months, but like
it's continued to trend up. And again, like year over year, there was only supposed to be 0.3% as far as the added inflation. It jumped up 2.9. And not only that, it's the largest increase in 7 months. Right. So like.
He was president for 7 months. Like you're just comparing Trump now to Trump then.
Yeah, Trump versus Trump.
Yeah, but like
it's all him. He has to own it. He did it.
Yeah, sure. Okay, yeah, fine. He got worse. Fine, but like his worse is better than Biden.
It's Biden's not. Best. It's not. Look at where Biden's best was.
What was it? 2.7.
I would have to go back and look specifically, but it's definitely not. You can't say his worst is better than Biden's best.
Oh well, his best is 2.1%. This term, Trump.
Yeah, it was okay. Give me a second. W's in the chat for Donald sent a $20 donation saying, thank you for what you do. Donald, thank you so much for the 20 and thank you for being here. You're a freaking awesome friend. I appreciate you. Guys, you guys think I'm playing. Watch how many bags of pistachio I have tomorrow. You play with me if you want. I'll be sitting up here. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna make a beanbag chair full of pistachios. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. A beanbag pistachio chair.
I'm just wondering, but like, do you have a degree in economics or something?
I have a minor.
That's cool. Bro,
I have so say it again.
From what school?
I'm not gonna tell you that one, friend.
Oh yeah,
that's myself. So my undergrad degree, my minor was in economics. One of my MBAs, my minor was in accounting. So I have an MBA in supply chain management and logistics. I have an MBA in management with a minor in accounting, and I have a BA in marketing with a minor in economics.
It's cool.
It's okay. You know what's funny though? Like, people think degrees are a big deal. They're really not.
Yeah.
One of my professors told me this one time, and like, it really hit home. The only thing a degree does is tell jobs that you have the ability to learn. Like, that's it. Like, fun fact, I didn't use any of my degrees until I got my MBA in supply chain management and logistics. Like, that was the first time I actually ever used any of my degrees. Like, they're fucking paper on the wall. My degrees, I don't even have my degrees hanging up. They're literally in my storage. Me and my wife found them like a week or so ago, and I was like, oh, I forgot about these things.
Yeah, I mean, at least in my field, it's like really just practical, like skills and hard skills and soft.
What's your field?
Aerospace.
You're a nerd, Evil.
Aerospace.
Say it again, I'm sorry.
Aerospace engineering.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. No, that's cool. The one thing that I wish I would have known when I was younger is to like go into the engineering field. Like that's where I fucked up. Instead of going into business, because when I was younger, like business was the popular field to enter. But if I was smart, I would have gone into engineering. I had a college buddy who went into engineering at the University of South Carolina, and when he graduated, he already had like a job and everything set up to work for Duke Energy. It was like a whole thing. And I was like, I should have fucking did that.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Let's see. All right. 45, 47. Do. All right. This is not long. Where's the actual? I'm looking at the breakdown of the charts. I want to see the numbers, not the squiggly lines. Here, this one. This is what I'm looking for. The charts. I mean, not the charts, the numbers. Consent. Yes, I give consent. Make sure you always get consent, chat. If they say no, let it go. Boom. Anybody can get education, friend. Like, that's not the most important thing on earth. It's really not.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so look at this shit, right? 2.9, 3.7, 2.7, 2.4, 2.3. Robinette, right? Joseph Robinette Biden, his lowest. 47. His lowest was 2.5. In August of 2024, it was 2.5.
So Trump's best is a little bit better.
Yeah, it's his best has been 2.3. But also his worst, you said Trump's worst is better than Biden's best.
Yeah, that's a complete mistake.
It's all good. I guess the point that I'm trying to make though, right? Because like what I really want you to look at is 2000 and 2014 to, I'm sorry, 2012 to 2016, right? Look at those inflation numbers. You see what I'm saying? Fucking Obama in 2005 had negative inflation. That's not good, but still, like he's got 1.0, 1.1, 1.3, right?
Wait, why is negative bad?
Because deflation is bad. You never want to have negative. That means that things are starting to shrink. You don't want shrinkage in the economy. Like that's what Donald Trump is contracting. I mean, contracting is shrinking. Yeah, contracting the economy, which is a bad thing.
Yeah.
But the point that I'm trying to make is like, if you look at the handoff from between Biden and Trump, you can see like, I'm not Biden, but Obama and Trump. Obama gave him like super low inflation rates, and then they started to tick up. But even more than that, like take a look where they really started to tick up in 2018, and that's when the TCJA like took place. Now it did start to go down some later before 2019, but like overall, it was a shit show, right? And then even if you talk about like January of 2020, and then handing it off into 2021, like it went from 2.5 from Trump to 2.5 from Trump to 2.5 to 7.5. It was 7.5, or no, that was in 2022. I'm sorry. Anyway, like it started to tick up because of C19. You okay? You got pistachio stuck in your throat?
No, I'm sick.
Oh, okay. Well, go drink some water and say something kind about yourself, and you'll feel better. I'm gonna go ahead and drop you down. I appreciate you.
All right.
Do 45, 47. Guys, W's in the chat for Meg. Meg's in a $10 donation saying, "So happy I found your live. Love your conversation debate style." Meg, it's just because people have been actually like, they've been okay tonight. Not even gonna lie. Normally they're insufferable. And so normally I'm calling people like slap nuts, and I'm all over the place. Normally it's not like this. Normally it's not like this, but you know, it was just an opportunity to do this tonight. And so yeah, this one's not on me. This one's not on me. This one's on them. They know how to actually they know how to control themselves. Guys, I want to do a thing real quick. 1 second. Do 45, 47. Do 45, 47. All right.
But we can't forget about the children in Colorado.
Fuck them.
Right? We can't forget about the kids in Colorado. But
I'm glad I stopped.
They don't care about that.
Yeah. Hey guys, tap Erica's side of the screen. And then do watch. Jump over to Erica's live. I'm gonna go over to Erica's live. Everybody go over there.
Hello.
Everybody go over to Erica's live. All you gotta do is tap her side of the screen, and then it'll say like watch live. And then I don't know who you are, but you're getting blocked because you keep saying that. You're fucking weird. Yeah, tap that and then go over to her live. And then I'm gonna come over there. But you guys gotta go there first. Meet me there.
I was gonna try to do the thing.
What's the thing?
I was gonna try to force you to do the thing.
What's the thing? Battle. Oh no. No, I'm good.
I was gonna try.
No, I'm good. Well,
Unfortunately,
guys,
I'm
hurry up
almost
because once I end the live, you're not going to be able to do it. Hop over there. I'm going there. Like, there's no need for you guys to stay here. I'm literally going over there. Just tap that side of the screen and go over. Don't be weirdos. Go. Go. Just go. Don't be weirdos. I'm coming. I just want you guys to go first.
Somebody said jump ship.
I know. Just go. What are we doing?
You made it. Hi.
Hurry up. Yes, keep going. I promise you, I'm coming. Just go. You guys don't have to wait on me. I'm coming right over.
Oh, guys, guess what I forgot to tell you all to do today? I'm so sorry. I forgot. Remember, we have to use our hashtags. All right. So, you know, my favorite one is hashtag divorce. So put like your hashtag MAGA. Yeah. You got to put like hashtags. It works. I promise. All right. Hashtag Cabela's. Hashtag Bass Pro Shop. Hashtag
YouTube. You guys can stay right here because I'm gonna stay live on YouTube. She can't have YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
Hurry up, guys. Once we drop below like 300, I'll leave. Hurry up. Go over so I can leave. I'm waiting on you guys. Go. There's still 570 something people hanging out. Go. I'll tap her side of the screen, tap her face, and then it'll say watch live, and then you just click watch live. Literally. That's all you got to do. See,
Yeah,
I'll show you. See,
Kissing cousins. Oh my God, I love these.
if you actually do this, so you tap her side of the face.
This hairline is funny.
And then it says watch live, and you do that.
Let me see here.
It's not tapping, but you know what I mean. Like, there we go. And then it flips you over.
All right. Do I have to keep this screen up? Like the dual screen thing up?
No, I'm about to drop. You guys hurry up because I'm dropping, and I'm not doing the outro. So if you guys are waiting for the outro, it's not happening. It's not happening. As a matter of fact, what I'm gonna do is as soon as I get into Erica's live, I'm gonna play a song. So if you're not on Erica's live, you're gonna miss it. This is your last chance. Click Erica's face and then go over. And if I beat you there, I'm gonna play. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna play Brunch with My Creator song, which is the best one.
Dr. Still, he's doing a raid. Coleslaw is wild. I'm still looking at hashtags.
All right.
That's what I'm looking at, the hashtags. All right, see you. All right.
If you guys are still here, you all suck. So there's that. You shouldn't suck.
So everything with Erica is the name on YouTube. With that being said, hi YouTube. Hi, how are you guys? All right, guys. So also, if you're coming from Santana and you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. Get in the box. Because here's the thing. I don't have a limit on how many times I can say bitch in a day. I don't. And I say it a lot. All right? I do. This is not your journal. All right? This is that being said, if you are a Trump supporter, bitch, I'm a dog. All right. Get in the box. Get in the box. All right. Get in the box. That's all I got for you. That's it. Tis all. I know some people do care, but the majority don't care. All right. They just want to use this as a reason to act out in violence. I got 33 flavors of that bootylicious bubblegum. Hey guys, can we not send the bubblegum one? Please. Oh, I'm a princess. Y'all are fucking awesome. Thank you. Hey, Kiana, thank you so much for subbing. Kiana Siobhan. I like your name. That's really pretty. That is a really good one. Somebody mute Santana.
Real love, no filter, no show. See at a table, let the world know. Brunch with my creator.
What are you doing?
Can you see? It's the human side of the screen.
Yeah, I know how. I'm really good at pronouncing names. I really am. I'm like really good at pronouncing names. Like no lie. Also, if you're on YouTube for the first time, all right, if you're on my YouTube for the first time, make sure that you subscribe. Also, like the stream. All right, like just do all of the good things, guys. Let's just do all of the good things. All right, are you finished, bruh? Are you finished? No. Kwana? Good God. I'm sorry, Kiana. He can't read that well.
My creator, girl, we're just having some fun.
It's not his fault. It's school.
Sharing the moments when the cameras are done. The real you, real life, no filter, no show.
I want to be a butterfly again.
Brunch with my creator, can you see?
If you voted for Donald Trump, get in the box. All right. If you voted for Trump, get in the box. How was it over there, Santana?
What keeps you strong when the pressure's high? How do you heal when the love runs dry?
Can you hear me?
What keeps you
It's funny that you say Santana is such a big brother. I'm older than him.
The wins, the losses, the lessons learned.
I'm older than him.
Moments where your spirit burned.